In today's video, you're going to get to see a beautiful Dodge Charger. Hello everybody, welcome to Classic Car ChitChat. My name is Kevin. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel, then welcome. I really appreciate you being here today. If you've been to my channel before, then as always, welcome back. Thank you so much for the comments that you leave for me, for your thumbs up, for you subscribing to my channel, as well as remembering to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is being released. Today you're going to meet a young lady. Her name is Marnie, and she has a 2020 Dodge Charger SRT Wildcat Widebody Daytona 50th Anniversary Edition. This car is stunning. There were only 501 of these cars made. This happens to be number 53. What makes it a little bit more special is the fact that only 50 of these cars actually made it into Canada. So without further ado, let's hop in, let's go for a drive, and let's check out this beautiful 2020 Dodge Charger. All right, Marnie, rev the engine for me. Jesus. Oh, you had to scare me and honk the horn. All right. Okay, you can turn her off now. Come on out, my dear. This is something else. Tell me what you have here.
Well, this is a 2020 SRT Hellcat Charger Widebody.
Wow.
It's the Daytona 50th Anniversary Edition.
Really? This is something else. And you've had it since new?
Yes.
Incredible. What a beast of a machine this is, though.
I like it.
And the anniversary edition, were the limited numbers made of the Daytona then?
Yes, there is 501 of them made, and this is number 53, and it's one of 50 that was made for Canada.
One of 50 for Canada. So the rest are in the US or elsewhere?
Saudi Arabia.
Really? Wow. The striping on this again, all original?
Yes.
This is the way the car came off the
Tribute
factory.
to the 69 big wing Daytonas is the only one with the white. It's the only one with the
Amazing.
white stripe and the big tails. Just a tribute to the 69 Daytona.
It's just lovely. I mean, it just looks fast standing still though, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Truthfully. And look at the size of the rims as well. Like heck, it's bigger than my MG.
They're 11 inches wide, yeah.
So the rear ones are a bit wider than the
They're all
front,
the same.
staggered, or they're the
What's
same?
nice with Dodge, they're all the same all the way around on their cars, so you can rotate them. Because a lot of the newer cars have got wider tires on the back and skinnier ones in the front,
Yeah,
and you can't
yeah.
rotate them. They get wore off and
Right
cupped.
on.
And
And the icons here, they're all again white, straight
yeah,
from the factory?
that's to this car only.
Okay.
The rims are warp speed satin carbon only to this car.
Wow. They look amazing.
And this
though.
was the only car you could get in B5 blue
Yeah.
in 2020.
Okay, that was going to be my next question. So
Yeah.
that's the color of
That's a
this.
tribute. That's a heritage color. Yeah. Back
Lovely.
from the-
And again, sunroof, all stock, everything's.
Everything.
This is
yeah.
the way it
It's
came.
got every option in the car. It's got carbon fiber dash, suede headliner. They did a really nice job on the finishes. Blue stitching through the interior.
My God. And how many horsepower in this beast?
717.
Good Lord. And the Isetta was how many you said there?
13.
13, all right. Just a tad more than the Isetta.
And the blower on the engine on this car, the supercharger, is 2.4 liters. It's bigger than most four-cylinder engines.
Wow.
And these cars will, if you had this car on a flat surface, full throttle, it'll empty the gas tank in 13 minutes.
Okay. Now, I know the Demon can actually lift the front end up with so
Yes.
much power. This comes pretty close. Can it do that?
Yeah, if you had some real sticky tires, it might take a lot of the
Yes.
weight off. But the Demon, yeah, it's got a shorter wheelbase and then a Charger and a lot more. It's got a trans brake and.
It's something. Can we take a look at the engine? This is a gorgeous color though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had the car signed by Mark Trussell. He designed these cars. He's the head engineer at Chrysler.
Really?
And Tim Kuniskis is head of Dodge North America. They were at Woodward Dream Cruise and they signed the car.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the supercharger is 2.4 liters, so it's bigger than most four-cylinder cars. The blow-off valve here is a 2.4 cylinder Chrysler throttle body they use. They use a lot of, they use parts like that in the engines that, they had in the stock already. It's a 92 millimeter
God.
throttle body. Everything's just,
It's just beefed up
yeah,
for
it's
just...
got the original, back in the 70s they had the Hemi orange engine, so the engine color is Hemi orange. They brought that back out in the cars.
Nice.
It's got its own cooling system for the supercharger, a separate cooling system, so when you shut it off you can actually run the coolant pump and the fans and it'll cool down your charge in here, so if you want to be at the racetrack it'll cool it off and give you more power for your next run.
They've really thought a lot about the sheer engineering
it's
of this car.
unbelievable. I've worked at a Chrysler dealer for 37 years, and I mean, we used to have 2.2 turbos and stuff. If 15, 20 years ago, if you said that Dodge is going to build a 700 plus horsepower rear-wheel drive car, I thought you're
joking.
mind.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're
That's not
absolutely
going to
crazy.
happen.
No, but they got the right guys. They were the right age group, I guess, and they wanted to dominate the performance cars.
And they've done it. They've made some beautiful
The last 5
cars.
years, it's just been unbelievable. Like I was just a little kid when the first muscle cars came out,
Right.
But now I was lucky enough that the second round I was able to get something,
Yeah.
I've had a couple, and it's pretty unbelievable.
But you know what? I'm still impressed though. Dodge has been true to their word. They've made unique muscle cars back in the day. That spirit has always been kept alive.
The
with
colors too.
Definitely.
All that they brought the colors out.
Yeah.
Like they had the cartooning, the emblems like Demon, like Hellcat.
Yeah.
It's just most car companies won't do that. These
True.
guys, Tim Kuniskis and Mark Trussell and their group, they just basically shut the doors and said, no, this is the way we're doing it.
Yeah.
And if the bean counters don't like it,
Tough.
but they're making these cars. They've made so much money off them. You figure they are very similar for the last several years. So they don't change a lot. They do small, but it's a proven vehicle, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, the formula works, and
Yeah,
there's always those people
marketing.
like you
It's
who love
marketing.
cars,
yeah.
who are going to go back to their roots and say, I remember what looking at these things when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and to have a piece of that now.
And so next time, maybe when I see you, they're bringing out a fully electric muscle car, not just a hybrid. Dodge is building a fully electric muscle car. It's supposed to debut this summer. And then if we get one of the dealer, then we'll have to do it on that too,
Yes,
right?
I'd
Because
love to.
it's supposed to be all-wheel drive. It's supposed to be just incredible.
Amazing.
And they brought the front sack Dodge emblem back. It's in the
Okay.
grill, so they're bringing old homage to. It's just.
I love it.
It's the old story, like I said before. What's new is old.
Yeah.
Old is new again, right? It's,
Right on.
they bring it back.
Beautiful.
And it sells.
Can we see how much space there is in the trunk as
Oh
well?
yeah. It's probably full of chairs for.
That's
cruise
okay for
night.
the shows. Yeah.
Lots of room.
Yeah, tons of space.
You can put lots of chairs, your golf clubs in
And
there.
you've got pink hat there, Marnie, just to
Yes,
show
mine.
everybody it's a Dodge. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your chairs with a little cup holder.
Yeah. We got cup holders.
Oh, wow. And I see tucked in behind the old California cleaner.
Yep. I got the California.
You got to
cleaner.
have that. But,
And we got
amazing.
our cooler to put our cold drinks in and stuff. No, there's lots of room in these cars. They're very comfortable. It's got heated back seats. Not that you really need
Really?
it. Yeah. It's got vented
Wow,
heated
it's a
seats.
family car, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's got lots of room in it.
They didn't go and cool them as well, did they?
Not in the back.
Okay.
The fronts are cool.
Do they really?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
very comfortable.
Yeah, the backs are just heated.
May I see inside?
Yeah. So the dash is carbon fiber in the console. It's all real carbon fiber. They did an Alcantara wrapped steering wheel. They did the suede headliner and all the blue accented stitching for the Daytona to match the car.
That's amazing.
They did a really nice job on the finish.
The finishing touches. I love the red dials
Yeah,
too.
that's the Hellcats. They all have the red dial facing them.
And what's that about the key, Marnie?
Oh.
Let's have a look.
Marnie's got the good key.
The good
the
key.
red one.
700. How many?
717. So when
717
you buy the car, you
horsepower.
get 2 red keys and a black key.
Okay.
So the black key's 500 horsepower.
Is that the one you get to use? So
Yes.
is that how it works,
Yes.
Marnie?
And then the
Yes.
red
Girl?
key is full power, and you can also go in your menu on your screen, and you can actually put it in valet mode, so it's like it'll just crawl, so no one can.
Or your kids taking it for a
yeah,
drive. Yes.
yeah, that wouldn't happen.
Wow, she's beautiful though.
Yeah, they did a nice job on it. They when this car was built, I have a friend at the Brampton plant, and I actually have pictures of the car being built. He wrote my name on top of the transmission, and
Wow.
I got all the pictures and stuff of the car getting built.
So from birth to when you
Yeah.
actually came out of the
yeah,
full.
which was really nice.
You know, I'm so happy though that they built this in Brampton. Like keeping it
Everything's
Canadian,
built
right?
in Canada. Yeah,
I love it.
The Chrysler 300, the Charger and Challenger, they're all built in Brampton. It's the only plant that builds them.
And I love this too. Like
Yeah,
the
the
little touches like
step
that.
sill, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
But you can get in this car and drive anywhere with it, and it's comfortable. You can
Yeah.
set your settings to track mode, and it's just an animal, or you can just cruise along and it gets 25 miles a gallon, and
It's a
comfortable.
driver's car, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the back seat. It's got the heated seats in the back, and there's lots of
Oh,
room.
lots of space.
Yeah,
And even different controls for the back as
yeah.
well.
You got your USB plug-ins.
Nice.
Yeah, they did a nice job on it.
I love the seats and
The
the,
blue
stitching.
stitching
and
looks
everything.
nice, eh?
Absolutely.
It pops with the
It,
car.
it does. Even, I mean, to carry that whole theme through
Yeah,
on the doors and that,
yeah,
very nice.
yeah. That was very classy. Classy
Beautiful.
when they did that. It's got a
Okay.
nice sound system in it.
Yes,
All the comforts.
absolutely.
All the
Like a fun car you just drive and enjoy.
Yeah, yeah. You can take it to the. I haven't taken this one to the track. I had another Hellcat. We've gone to the racetrack and had a bit of fun with it. But it's just incredible that you can go to the racetrack and run in the 12 seconds in the quarter mile, and you can turn the air conditioning on the radio and go home and
Yes.
just cruise along.
It's a
and-
family car
yeah,
again,
so,
right?
You know, technology is great.
Yes,
You know, the styling of the old cars is awesome, but the technology is
for sure.
a big thing too.
Yeah, that includes even your side mirrors
Yeah,
there.
it's got lane.
got all
it's
the,
got lane warning
and heated.
yeah, and a
For
little
our
light.
Canadian winters?
Yeah.
No, you don't drive this in the
No,
winter, I was
no,
going to
it's,
say.
it's parked. No, it
Yes,
doesn't go in
yes.
no salt.
No salt, yeah. And it's got too much power as well, I think.
Yeah,
It'd
it'd be a little bit tricky.
not fun to drive.
No, it's just a summer car.
Yeah, definitely.
But they.
Okay, can we take it for a little spin?
Yeah, Marnie,
Should we do
go
that?
for a
All right,
walk.
walking. And it's got beautiful cup holders there too, Marnie. You got to have that. Where are you going to put your Timmies otherwise?
Absolutely. Starbucks.
Ah. Oh, you're one of those girls. Okay. But you're a car girl.
Yes.
You had an MG.
I had an MG. I had a Charger too.
Really?
Yeah.
Aha. Always been a car girl?
Yes. I grew up with my dad driving Mustangs.
Okay. And then it kind of just got stuck on you. You've always
Yeah.
been into cars?
Yeah. It's always been my fun thing. It's kind of passed down to my kids now too.
Right.
My son enjoys his cars.
What does he have?
A 2005 Toyota Echo.
Oh my God, that is the car what shall I say?
That's
Yeah,
all he
I
can
have to
afford.
be careful. Okay. But I shouldn't say this out loud, but I'm going to anyway. But it's like when Toyota decided to give up on cars and made the front and the back look the same, and they created this Echo. I think the newer ones are a bit better, but the original Echo, I thought, what the hell have they done? But anyhow, let's not dwell on that. But this is awesome. So what Hellcat did you have before then?
Mine wasn't actually a Hellcat. It was a 2015 Charger,
Okay,
a red one.
right on. And your MG was red too.
And my MG was red.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And what was the very first car you ever bought then? Do you remember?
My very first car I ever drove was, I don't remember the year, but it was like a Pontiac Acadian.
I remember those, yes. Sort of a hatchbacky thing,
Yes.
right? I do remember them. They do that just to complicate things. Oh, plus you wanted to show off a little bit too.
Absolutely.
Marnie. Yes, so quite right. You know what? She feels powerful, but it's got the stopping power and everything to go with it, right?
Absolutely. It's a dream to drive.
Yes.
I miss mine.
My God. Can I open this?
Go right in.
Oh, this is the numbering as well. So
Yep.
this is number 53.
Yeah, 53 of 501.
All right. And only, how many in Canada?
There's only 50.
So this would have been from the US then, being number 53?
No, I think it was kind of random how
So they selected 50 to come. Okay.
Yep.
I'm with you. And I know the screen has all kinds of bells and whistles it shows in terms of the performance and everything else. I
Yeah.
love the shifter too. Just the fact that it's so tiny.
And it's comfortable.
Feels right.
Yeah.
Everything about it, like it, even the height of where your console fits and everything about it. Visibility too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very, very cool. The sound of that engine, Marnie,
I love it.
it's got that little whine to it. It's just right. You know she's got tons of power, right?
Oh, yeah.
But this color combination, and I love the hood scoop in the front, the way it kind of protrudes out. Just pure muscle.
It's nice. We had a couple of Challengers beforehand. This is a far more fun car to drive.
Right. Because of the power? You think?
Not necessarily. It's more comfortable
Yeah.
all around, and I don't know. I drove the Challengers, and this one I just like better.
Because it is more of a driver's car in so many ways, though, you're right?
Yeah.
And enough power for days, right?
Yeah.
It's a guy magnet, though, isn't it? You have to be careful when you drive this, that Barry's not around.
I know.
Don't want him cramping your style.
When I first started driving the Challengers, I used to get a lot of looks because I think people were surprised to see a woman
Yes.
driving a Challenger.
Right. But I'm so glad you do, because you know what? I've discovered over time when doing these videos, there's more and more women that really do love cars, but it's such a male-dominated
Absolutely.
area that I'm in awe, and I was so thrilled that you were willing to kind of chat with us today, so all good.
It was fun. I'm glad I came.
Those dials are something else.
They are.
And they glow red at night too.
Yes. Yes.
Very cool. You can turn her off for a minute. And I like how the seats go back.
Me
as well.
too.
Yeah. It does make it a little easier. Amazing. Thank you, Marnie.
Yeah,
Stand
thank
beside the door. I really appreciate, and you too, Barry, since you were there for a little bit of as well. No, truly, thank you both for sharing this gorgeous car with us, and I really, really appreciate
You're welcome.
it.
We really
Thank you.
enjoyed it.
Thank
It
you.
was nice to meet you, and hopefully we get to see some more videos.
Definitely, yes, and this will be coming up to a channel called Classic Car ChitChat near soon.
Looking forward to
Nice.
it. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Kevin.
All right.